Power forward, 6'7", number 30, Sam Hauser. At center, number 88, at the point, 6'4", number 9, the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 0, Jason Tatum. At guard, 6'6", number 7, the head coach of the Boston Celtics is Joe Mazzulla. Your Boston Celtics.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Sarr, and it's Riley in at the power forward position. And for the Celtics, the star wing pair, it's Brown and Tatum outside. Then it's Sam Hauser, then it's Derek White, and it's Keita in at the 5. As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Riley. Out left to the wing. White against Young. White with the steal. To the paint. Here's Hauser. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Johnson. Kept alive. Riley lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Brown passes to Tatum. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
What's up?
And that one falls for Tatum. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Now here's Young. From about 19, good work there as it goes.
I really like that from Young. Hitting that tweener shot, making them guard you all around the floor.
White looking it over. Pass to Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Graham, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And that one falls for Tatum.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Pass to Riley. Now here's Young. Here's Johnson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And 3 for 4 to start. Showing some rhythm.
Here's Brown. Covered by Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Wizards ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and hound him on every possession. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Champagnie. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. Another shot. Queta pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
White for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Young. No, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. And the Celtics another 3.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
And checking in with our rookie leaderboard. Here are the top scorers over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by Trae Johnson.
I mean, he's really come to understand his role in this offense. It's amazing they can rely on him for points so early in the process.
Here's Johnson. 27 points his last game. Pass to Champagnie. Young from long range. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Outside White. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brown. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive and they've been proficient.
Outside Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hauser left side. Stolen by Young. Johnson with it. Picked up by Tatum. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. The 3. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Outside Tatum. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Young. The three. Counted from distance. Young's got 11 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, fans, it's bandstand time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Bring those moves. Oh, that's nice. Somebody doesn't have rhythm.
Taking a look at some numbers here for Jaylen Brown. Celtics trail by 5. Shot to stop the run. Washington with a rebound. Last time they met in Washington.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Now here's White. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Here's Johnson. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Tatum. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
And that one falls for Tatum. And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Now here's White. Now Young with a steal. It's Sarr, high post. And he gets it to go from the high post.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He's got to keep drilling it from this area.
White, the pass to Brown. And it's blocked.
And as Sarr gets older, he'll learn how to use his length even more.
Clock at 2. White can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Washington shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Cada. Shireman comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. And Johnson drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Now here's Pritchard, covered by Carrington. Tries again. Pritchard, no good. Washington leading by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. She said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Guys, back to you.
You'd love to hear it. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
He's checked in for Johnson.
Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Vukcevic. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Hardy. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Celtics trail by 4. Now here's Pritchard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line, Shireman. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Carrington. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Here's Hardy, hounded by Tatum. Shoots. The shot by Hardy, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now here's Pritchard, still without a bucket. Here's Riley, hounded by Tatum. Shoots from the right block. The ball's knocked loose. Boston trailing. Pass to Gonzalez. The 3 ball. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Washington's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. They grab their own miss.
Boston foul. Luka Garza. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Riley. Washington moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vukcevic. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside Tatum. Lets a floater go. Washington with a rebound. Riley's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Carrington. Tatum with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Tatum's got 13.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Here's Vukcevic. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Yes, Peyton Pritchard doing it at the NBA level. He was a beast in the college ranks too, Richard.
All-time leader in games played, minutes, and assists in his conference. The only player to reach 1,900 points, 600 assists, and 500 rebounds in the conference. You know, that's pretty tough.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Pritchard. And it's tied up with that one.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Pass to Vukcevic. Back to Carrington. Here's Riley, hounded by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carrington. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, the Celtics.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Pritchard. The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Washington trailing. Pass to Riley. To the wing, right side. They set the screen. Here's Hardy, driving to the basket. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Here's Gonzalez. Now here's Tatum. Rebound Washington. Riley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Washington shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Washington making a change here. Cooper's checked in. And that one misses. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for your Celtics, Peyton Pritchard. At the line with one shot.
That's good from Pritchard. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Out to the right wing. Here's Cooper. Off the mark there with a three. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. Pass to Garza. Now here's Tatum. He's covered closely. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Washington has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Over to the wing. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He shoots it. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
On the wing, Tatum.
Wizards foul. Watkins. Second personal foul.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
We've got Derek White. Jaylen Brown is out there with Sam Hauser. And it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. He takes it in. Blocked! Here's Cooper. He's guarded by White. To the middle. Here's Champagnie. And the 7-footer falls. Champagnie's gotten his second bucket on the night. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, Brown with very little airspace.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Pass to Carrington. Coulibaly on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Carrington. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. White for 3, and again Boston with the triple.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Right side Carrington. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops the first. Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's White. He's got 6. Brown against Coulibaly. Knocked away. It's stolen by Coulibaly. And here's the fast break. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Johnson, he's checked in for Carrington.
Trae Johnson.
Pass to Coulibaly. Good work defensively by White.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Outside Johnson. Here's Champagnie. Outside Young. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
White against Young. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Celtics fans, please put your hands together and welcome to center court, Celtics Entertainment. Fans, put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment.
The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Wizards, second.
The 3 has become a major weapon for them over this stretch. Great movement on the perimeter. They're not taking any bad shots.
For Boston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Young against White. Now here's Hauser. Defense is right there. Back to White. Clock at 6. White coming through.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Wizards trail by 3. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Washington moving the ball around. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Johnson's got 7.
And you gotta love how decisive this rookie Johnson is. He's ready to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
Queta, pass to Brown. Launches it. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul
For the
rule.
Wizards, Johnson, 1 shot.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Why was Trae Johnson such a high pick? When he gets hot, he can light up the scoreboard, a microwave-type scoring talent.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Now here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Young. Now Coulibaly. Now here's Young, defended by Pritchard. Sarr with a screen on Pritchard. Young from long range knocks down the long J. He's got 14.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Sarr a screen. Outside Johnson. And Sarr with the basket. On the assist by Johnson. Now it's a 6-point Wizard lead.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you guys.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. The Wizards making a switch here.
Team foul. Checking in for the Wizards, number 27, Will Riley.
Pass to Riley. Outside Young. Sarr a screen from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Sarr.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You've got to keep this kid off the offensive glass.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Here for the Celtics. Garza comes in for Tatum, and it's Tatum in for Pritchard. Here's Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 20 points.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Riley. Fires the three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Shooting for Washington, Riley at the line for 3.
And he's good on the first of 3.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And the Wizards making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Good on the second one.
And they're now upwards of 80% from the line. A step up from their foul shooting in the first quarter.
And he makes all 3. Celtics trail by 9. Outside White. Hauser outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Riley. Riley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Johnson passes to Young. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Tatum brings a double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Tatum muscles his way in.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Young with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Vucevic. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 6th assist of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's White. He's got 10. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. And here's Brown for 3. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Young against White. Outside Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
They have struggled as of late, but that might change when they get back home. Nothing cures a slide like some games on your home floor.
Here's Tatum. It's rebounded by Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Riley. No good from 18. Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Brown. There's a screen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also. And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Here's Young. 14 points for him. Washington again can't hit. Boston has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Pass to Shireman. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Some small forwards who find open teammates. The assist leaders over the last month. Jaylen Brown, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
And you don't have to watch him for a long time to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
Carrington, he's checked in for Young. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Hopefully this is a reality check for them. Teams in this league are just too good. You will be punished for your mistakes.
Making a switch here. Here's Carrington. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Here's Vucevic. Got it. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Tatum. Rugged finish from Tatum.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Washington leading by 3. Nice D from Tatum. Pritchard surviving the D. Brown, no good. Washington's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Outside Carrington. Pass to Riley. From deep. Boston pulls it in. Now White. He's got 10.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Pritchard.
2 minutes.
Take it away. Carrington with it. Pritchard picks him up. Washington again can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And here's Brown for 3. Hardy grabs the board.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Riley. It's tipped. Now here's White. Defense right on him. Pass to Brown. Now Pritchard, covered by Carrington. Up top, Pritchard. He's got 5. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Riley. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Riley's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They set the pick. Pritchard, the pass to White. The kick to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. And Vukcevic pulls it down. Vukcevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Riley. Tipped. Here's Vukcevic.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Here's Hardy. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here.
The previous play is under review.
Before heading to the locker room, they're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here now at Boston, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for that.
And turning our attention to the first half, a positive start for the Wizards.
They're playing with the team-first attitude, making that extra pass. Shot, that could have been you.
Oh, you need to check your receipts, sir. Over 3,000 career assists. Apology accepted.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.